What's going on, guys? ChillisFM here, back with some spies and a team suggested by the community. This team was suggested by Christopher George. He said, please use Talonflame, Galarian Rapidash, and Greninja if you have one. He needs some training with it. Guys, I did not have a Greninja before this moment, but I said, you know what? The community wants it. Let's go ahead and try it out. And guys, I absolutely love this team. I put Greninja on the lead with Night Slash and Surf, Galarian Rapidash as my safe swap. I still think Galarian Rapidash is the best safe swap out there right now. It's very underrated. And then I have Talonflame as my closer. If I can get shields down, Talonflame is an absolute beast. And guys, this team brought me back up from 2,800 all the way back to Legend. I am above 3,000 again, thanks to this team. It's a ton of fun, it's super spicy, and it works very, very well. Before we jump into the battles, I just wanted to let you know the best way you can support me is by hitting that subscribe button. If you like spicy teams or like seeing new Pokemon when they come out, this channel is for you. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button as well. Looking at the first matchup, I have Greninja up against a Gengar lead. This is a good lead for Greninja because I have Night Slash, and Night Slash does super effective damage to Gengar. They swap out into Kingdra, and everybody thinks that Kingdra is the best safe swap out there, but I have a hard punish to it with Galarian Rapidash. Galarian Rapidash double resists all the dragon type attacks. They can't even go for Outrage against me, so I know whenever they throw, it's just going to be the Octazooka. Plus, I get to the Psychic before they throw. I'm not debuffed, it lands and it does a massive amount of damage. So I eat the Octazooka and I don't get debuffed. Now I know they still had some energy, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this Body Slam, get them out of there. I don't want them to get to another Octazooka and I end up having to shield. So I'm expecting Gengar to come back in. If so, I'm going to be racing to the Psychic, but they actually bring in Empoleon. So I'm still going to go Psychic. Both of my moves are resisted here. Empoleon is a pretty hard counter to Galarian Rapidash, but this Psychic is still going to hurt because Empoleon's still fairly classy. So it goes through, they're at about half health now, and I'm going to bring back in Greninja. I don't want Empoleon aligned on Talonflame, so I'm going to come in, I'm going to immediately go for this Night Slash, and they let it go through. That's great. Now they're throwing, and I want to preserve health on my Greninja. He has a lot of play against these back two Pokemon. So I shielded that up, and it was the Hydro Cannon, so I'm not sure if this Empoleon is running Blizzard instead of Drill Peck, or what the reasoning for that was. Regardless, I get to another Night Slash, and I get the boost! Gengar comes in, and I'm going for another Night Slash, so they're going to have to shield this for sure. So yeah, they shield it, and I get a second boost! Now these bubbles are absolutely demolishing this Gengar. I was not planning on shielding here, but since I'm double boosted, I'm just going to shield this up and for sure get the last shield with this Night Slash. Plus, these bubbles are just tearing apart this Gengar. So the Night Slash, yeah, it gets shielded, and look how much those bubbles do. It would have been probably just one more, maybe two more bubbles to take him out. Regardless, I have a full health Talonflame in the bag, and 2 Incinerates is going to easily take out this Gengar, and that's going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent. Moving into the next matchup, Greninja is up against a Stunfisk lead. We're doing super effective damage with all the water type moves, so this is a great lead for Greninja. I'm going to throw as soon as I get to the Surf, but somehow they actually knew the counts. So good on them, they catch it on a Venusaur, so it's resistant. I'm going to bring in Talonflame, and Talonflame has a very dominating matchup here. I'm going to overfarm. I'm going to eat a Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb's going to take out about half of my Talonflame's health, but I'm not too worried about that. So I can overfarm, but I am going to throw before they get to another move. Even if it was just a Frenzy Plant, I would feel the need to shield, so I wanted to go ahead and throw this. Plus, now if they came back in with the Stunfisk, I was boosted. However, they actually bring in a Galvantula. So this team was triple weak to fire. The Galvantula does outpace me, and these Volt Switches are going to take me out, but I did a lot of damage to this Galvantula with the Incinerates. Now I bring out Galarian Rapidash, and I'm going to eat whatever they throw here. It's a questionable play because the lunge definitely does still hurt, but I figured if I no-shielded, they would no-shield. Unfortunately, they do win CMP here, so I have to give up a shield at this point. And they threw the Discharge, so that's good, so I'm not double debuffed at least, and I'm going for the Body Slam here. They do shield, and I'm going to be able to get to another Body Slam. However, they catch on their Stunfisk. So this is the second time that they've caught a resisted move, so they're great at catching moves. But that's fine. I can still align my Greninja with the Stunfisk. Now I know that Galvantula is close to a move, so I can't shield the Earthquake. But That's fine. I'm going to be able to get to the Surf. And look how much the Surf does to this Galarian Stunfisk. It almost takes him out. One more bubble is going to do it. And I'm going to, of course, go down to 1 Volt Switch from Galvantula. But Galarian Rapidash gets energy so quickly. We're going to be able to get to another Body Slam just before we go down. And this is going to take out the Galvantula. So GG's. What a close match. Well played to my opponent. Moving to the next matchup up against He Is Risen. This is EastsidePastor's alt account. So if you're not familiar with EastsidePastor, he does stream on Twitch, and I'll link his Twitch in the description below. But he's a very good battler, and he's been running a lot of spice this season. He brings out a Braviary, and Braviary has access to close combat and rock slides, so this thing has a lot of play against this team. I am going to build up and go for the next Night Slash. Now he's going to have to shield or go down at this point. And he shields. That's fine. I'm planning on shielding once and making it to another Night Slash, but he actually does not throw in time. So I don't know if he just didn't know the counts or what. But you're going to see it's actually a CMP tie. So maybe he did know the counts and he thought Braviary would win. Regardless, I'm going to take the 2 shield advantage and I'm going to go down. I'm going to bring in Talonflame, and like I said, Braviary has access to Rock Slide, so I am going to have to use a shield here as the Rock Slide is double super effective, but 1 Incinerate is going to take out the Braviary. Now I have an energy lead with my Talonflame, plus I have shield advantage. Swampert comes back in. I'm going straight for the Brave Bird, hitting all the bubbles, going to do a lot of damage, and I'm going to swap out into my Galarian Rapidash. Galarian Rapidash just gets to that Body Slam so quickly. The Swampert was not going to be able to make it to the Sludge Wave, so he goes down, and he has Machamp in the back. Machamp has no play against Galarian Rapidash. I am double resisting all the counters. He has to go for Rock Slide, and I'm just going to outpace it to the Psychic. So GG's, well played to my opponent. Moving into the next matchup, it has started to rain. The game's always a bit laggy when it's raining, so hopefully we don't have any problems. But they bring an Ampharos lead, which is absolutely horrible for this team. Both Greninja and Talonflame are weak to electric type attacks. We have to stay in here and just go for the Night Slash. Now they do give me a shield, which is very nice, and I'm not able to make it to the next move. They're going to have to throw their Thunder Punch here, and they have some residual energy. So I'm going to bring in Galarian Rapidash here, and hopefully they stay in, which they do. They're at another Thunder Punch here. They can only throw Thunder Punch, right? Because both Close Combat and Dragon Pulse are double resisted, so there was no reason for me to shield there. I'm building up. I'm going straight for the Psychic here. We'll see if they want to shield again or not. They don't shield, but they survive with a sliver of health, meaning they're going to be able to get to another Thunder Punch, and I have to shield this one. Alright, so we farm them down, but we're looking pretty bad. They have Venusaur, which Venusaur is not a good answer, so I'm going to build up to the Psychic, and I'm going to swap out, see what they have in the back. They have a Shadow Machamp in the back, so Shadow Machamp does beat Talonflame. However, again, Galarian Rapidash is going to have a lot of play against the Shadow Machamp. So at this point, I've just accepted that Galarian Rapidash is going to have to carry me home, but they bait me with the Cross Chop, which is absolutely massive. And now I know this is just another Cross Chop, but I figure, you know what? We can take this game. We can go ahead and shield this, overfarm just a little bit, and go for the Flame Charge to take out the Machamp. So Machamp goes down, and all they have left is Venusaur. All we have to do is make it to a Flame Charge. However, they are throwing. If it's the Sludge Bomb, it will take me out. Yeah, I don't know if Frenzy Plant would have. It was the Sludge Bomb, but regardless, we have the Psychic loaded, ready to go, and this is going to take out Venusaur. So GG's, well played to my opponent. In the next matchup, I'm up against AragornIsMyKing, another great streamer on Twitch. He runs very spicy teams. As you can see, he's bringing the Chestnut lead. I'm going to swap out into Galarian Rapidash, and he brings out the Wing Attack Charizard. I honestly still don't know the counts for Wing Attack Charizard, but I'm going to go straight for the Psychic, and he no-shields, which is absolutely massive for this game. Now I can go straight for the Body Slam, and he has to shield this. Plus, I don't have to worry about Dragon Claws from this Charizard. As long as I shield up the Blast Burn, I'm definitely winning this matchup, and that means I can align Chestnut with my Talonflame. So I shield the Blast Burn, absolutely massive. Now I'm going to just spam out another Body Slam. We'll see if he wants to give up his second shield. He does, but I'm definitely fighting for alignment here. I'm going to shield whatever he throws here. I'm expecting it to be another Blast Burn, but it's actually just a Dragon Claw, so I actually could have survived that. It really doesn't matter though. I can go for another Body Slam here, and this is going to give me the alignment that I want. So we'll see what he brings in next. He brings out a Shadow Arcanine, spicy as can be. Shadow Arcanine would terrorize my other two mons since it has Wild Charge. However, Galarian Rapidash is just going to be able to outpace it and do massive damage since shields are down. And we're going to be able to take out this Shadow Arcanine before he even throws. He was trying to farm me down, which is definitely the play that he needed. However, we were able to take him out, and he just backs out when he sees the Talonflame. So GG's, well played to AragornIsMyKing. Like I said, he runs a ton of spice, so if you like the spice on my channel, definitely head to his channel on Twitch. You're gonna love it. Moving into the final matchup of the day, we are up against an Obstagoon lead. That is terrible because Greninja is going to be taking super effective damage from the counters. We're going to immediately swap out into Galarian Rapidash, and we are of course double resisting the counters, but he is also double resisting the Psycho Cuts. So we can only go for Body Slam here, but if I farm up a bunch, he might think I have Play Rough. So that's what we're doing, and we're going for the Body Slam, and yeah, we get the shield. Beautiful. Now I'm just going to spam out Body Slams after that. We got shield advantage. That's all I can ask for right now, and now we can just chip away. He's at his next Night Slash. This is going to be hitting for neutral, but it will not be taking out my Galarian Rapidash, and he's not going to be able to counter me down. He brings out a Clefable, and I die with the Psychic. I overtapped. Yeah, that's not great, but we're going to bring out Talonflame. Now, I'm already calling this is probably Obstagoon Double Charm. We're going for the Flame Charge here, and they eat it, so I should be able to farm down this Clefable. However, I do tap my charge move as they're throwing. Hopefully it was not CMP, because I'm going to have to shield this no matter what. It is the Moonblast. We don't get debuffed, and we don't CMP tie. That's good. Now I can farm down and have 100 energy, and we'll see if Obstagoon comes back out or if another Charmer comes out, and it is the Obstagoon. So we're going to go again for Flame Charge, and this will hurt. Yeah, it hurts, but he does no shield, and we're going to try to farm down. We have to farm down if this is Double Charm. We need loaded energy. So he throws the Night Slash, and one Incinerate doesn't take out. We're at 100 energy. He brings out his Alolan Ninetales. We're going for the first Flame Charge right here. This is going to hurt if they no shield. They shield it, which means I am like super mega boosted at this point. Another Flame Charge coming through, going to one-shot that Alolan Ninetales, and we're going to bring out Greninja to bubble down the Obstagoon. GG's, well played to my opponent, but we were able to take out Obstagoon Double Charm, even though Greninja is weak to all of those Pokemon. That felt real good. Alright, if you enjoyed the Greninja Spice, make sure you leave a like on this video, and if you're new to the channel and you like spicy Pokemon, I run a lot of them, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Alright, this is ChillisFM wishing you good luck in your battles.